Mahalo to the being that is this shell. And to Jonathan for breathing his air through that being to create what just happened. Beautiful waterfalls right there in front of us, talking about what's happened the last couple days. All this rain coming from the sky. This forest. Right on the other side of this forest is the river that flows by. Feeling that water that's moving from there all the way down to the ocean. As we go down the hill, there, over that hill, is the amazing ocean that circles all around us. And here is the beautiful dwelling of our hosts, Dee and our dear Vince. Before we began this part, when the choir gathered around this amazing altar, by the way, bless the altar. We gathered in circle around this altar and called in a gratitude for each person of what we are grateful for from this past year. So that actually is swirling right here, right now. And it's going to be part of the movement of this concert. All of this gratitude, and if you want to like pour yours in here too, because all of these songs are going to carry what's here in this space out into the world in all directions. And I invite you to just know this. Just know how the movement of this kind of love makes changes in the world that we can't see. We maybe don't even know. Maybe we do see. But just know that this act that we are in right now is radical love. And it goes out from this place with all of this gratitude. And I also just want to share that this being right here in the center, well, there's this being on top, and then right underneath this being is this being right here, who's one of our choir members who just left her body very recently. This is our dear Winnie. And so, Trishana, did you bring these? Glorious.
Remember her daughter.
So this is pictures from Winnie's daughter, and I just love that she's on the altar with us because she sang with us for so many years, and she is still singing with us. Hi, Winnie. And so one of them, she's like looking over her shoulder in this really sweet little smile. And then the one right next to it, she's being very sassy. She has a little cape, and she's like this. And I just wanted to share that. So we have both sweet and sassy Winnie here right now. Yeah. So we dive in, and the movement of these songs just feels so beautiful to me. Whenever the songs tell me they want to be part of a concert, I feel like I just hear it. I don't actually choose them. They choose themselves, and they tell me, I'm coming, and this is where I want to be in the concert. They actually tell me the order, and some of that movement is really astonishing as well. So this very first one that we start with is just about this moment. Not just about this moment, but it's about this moment right now, because there actually is this light in the sky that we haven't seen for several days. And it's just called I Breathe Light. And as ever, I invite you to sing these words. It's a very short chant, and we're breathing light first into our bodies, and then we're breathing light into our minds, especially that busy mind that's kind of sometimes runs away in different directions. Just breathing light into that mind, and then breathing light into our spirits. And that's the entire chant. Start all on music. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I breathe light into my body. Into my mind, I breathe light into my spirit.
Breathe in some light.
I breathe
Okay, now we're full of that light. And this song is called Fire Within. It's an Extraordinary Element song that we did exactly 1 year ago today on New Year's Day. Well, I guess this is the second day. But so 1 year ago on New Year's Day of 2021, we brought this chant in for the first time. And it's by this woman who I just love saying her name, and forgive me if she ever watches this video, but I just love your name, dear one. And it's Marytha Paffrath. Isn't that a gorgeous name? Marytha Paffrath. So I don't know why, but that feels so cool in my mouth. So this is very short, and what happens is it goes into a weaving with a round, and when we get into the complexity of the round, I just invite you to open and listen to what's happening, because the movement is so astonishing. It's not like traditional rounds where you have more space in between all of the places that the round comes in. So the words are simply this: wind spirit, sing above. Try that.
Wind spirit, sing above.
Earth spirit, deep below.
Earth spirit, deep below.
Water dancing with the moon.
Water dancing with the moon.
Fire within me.
Fire within me.
That's the entire thing. Okay, we have our fives. Remember where you are in your groups? We're good? Are you second group? Yeah. Okay, so this is first group. Wind, wind, wind.
What about us?
Wind,
All together.
Wind spirit, sing above. Earth spirit, deep below. Water dancing with the moon. Fire within me. Wind spirit, sing above. Earth spirit, deep below. Water dancing with the moon. Fire within me. Wind spirit, sing above. Earth spirit, deep below. Water dancing with the moon. Fire within me. Wind spirit, sing above. Water dancing, water dancing, fire within me. Wind spirit, sing water dancing, fire within me. Wind water dancing, fire within me.
Oh my gosh, I just love that weaving. It's so fascinating. And it's so complex that I don't know if you can tell, but when we first brought it in, it's really hard for them to hold their parts because they're so overlapped so closely. So bravo. Did we move back already?
Yeah. Yep.
So this next song comes from someone that I met at the amazing gathering called Singing Alive that I talk about pretty much in every concert because so many of our songs come from there. And this, when I first met her, she was going by Marytha DeVoil, if you know that name, and now she's going by May's Night, but as in K-N, I-G-H-T. And this is called Humbly I Walk the Way, and it's a 3-part, and the words are very, very simple if you want to sing with us. And it starts with that. Humbly I walk the way back home to my soul. Try that.
Humbly I walk the way back home to my soul.
And then it's clearly I see the way back home to my soul.
Clearly I see the way back home to my soul.
And then always I've known the way.
Always I've known the way back home to my soul.
So this is 3-part the whole way. Humbly, 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 humbly. So just sing that humbly in the chord.
Humbly.
1, 2, 3, 4. Where'd you go? Let's try that again? 1, 2.
Humbly I walk the way. Humbly I walk the way. Humbly I walk the way back home to my soul. Humbly I walk the way. Humbly I walk the way. Humbly I walk the way back home to my soul.
Clearly I see.
Clearly I see the way. Clearly I see the way. Clearly I see the way back home to my soul.
Always I've known.
Always I've known the way. Always I've known the way. Always I've known the way back home to my soul. Humbly I walk the way. Humbly I walk the way. Humbly I walk the way back home to my soul.
Clearly I see.
Clearly I see the way. Clearly I see the way. Clearly I see the way back home to my soul.
Always I've known.
Always I've known the way. Always I've known the way. Always I've known the way back home to my soul.
Humbly, baby.
Humbly I walk the way. Humbly I walk the way. Humbly I walk the way back home to my soul. Humbly I walk the way. Humbly I walk the way. Humbly I walk the way back home to my soul.
Wow. Right where I was facing just then, there's an incredible pattern of clouds right there that's moving up from the ocean and coming this way and over us. And it's like this layering of getting wider, like a V. Do you see that? I just felt like it was like, you know, creating this vortex for our concert to be like this, like a loudspeaker. Whoa. Oh, blessed be. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just remembered what's next. Okay, so this is a song called Freedom that is by a band called Spiral Rhythm. And I learned it at Singing Alive, and then I actually found it online if you want to go look at the original woman who wrote it with her band called Spiral Rhythm. And the song is simply called Freedom, and the words are extraordinary. And when we get to the chorus, it's just claiming, I am freedom, I am freedom, I am freedom. We claim that about 350 times. So the verses are way too complex probably to invite you into, but accept this way. And then when we start singing I am freedom, you know, claim that for yourselves. Okay. Find that. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? We're all in unison. And then we get the echo, right? We know who the echo is?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, good. I can no more be bound. The choir is so cute. They're always like, what's the song? How's it go? One, two, three, four.
I can no more be bound than a hawk in flight, and I am the fire that burns
flight.
I can no more rebound than the hawk in flight. And I am the fire that burns in the night. And I am the shaking and the quaking of the earth. And I am the waters of the world's rebirth. I am Frida, 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 I am Frida. I am Frida, 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 I am Frida.
I am no more contained than the waves on the sea.
I am no more contained than the waves of the sea. I cannot be chained because I must be free. And I am the fire that burns in all things. The bell that tolls with freedom's call. Shake when you hear me ring. I am Frida, 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 I am Frida. I am Frida, 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 I am Frida.
I am no more contained than the waves on the sea.
I am no more contained than the waves on the sea. I cannot be chained because I must be free. And I am the fire that burns in all things. The bell that tolls with freedom's call. Shake when you hear me ring. I am Frida, 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 I am Frida. I am Frida, 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 I am Frida.
Yay for freedom!
Bless the songs. Phew. Okay, so can you picture a huge circle around a fire with 150 people singing that? That's where I learned it. In a fire circle, a huge fire circle, over 100 people at Singing Alive. Chee-hoo. So in that, what we've just claimed, we come into this very sweet, simple, and powerful chant that is from someone that I also met at one of the Singing Alive offshoots. His name is Paul Barton. And he wrote these words in his journal when he was feeling like he was not good enough as a person. And he wrote this as an affirmation for himself. And because he's a musician, it became a song. And then he put harmonies to it and he taught it to us at Singing Alive. And every single one of us wanted to claim these words. So I invite you to come into them for yourself right now. Because it starts with speaking how we walk this earth as us. We don't need to try and be something that we're not. We walk this earth as us. So the first words are, I am me.
I am me.
I am courageous.
I am courageous.
I love.
I love.
I am powerfully here.
I am powerfully here.
It's the entire thing. So let's claim some of that.
I am me. I am courageous. I love. I am powerfully here. I
Isn't that gorgeous? So simple and so powerful. Thank you, Paul. Phew. So with that claiming that we are powerfully here, we come into the amazing Hawaiian language that has lived in these islands for centuries, has been spoken into the soil, into the trees, into the waters that move around here. Every living thing knows this language because it has been in these islands for thousands of years. So we're stepping into something that is already alive and living, and we come to it with great gratitude and with great respect for all of that has existed and been part of this spiritual mana, this spiritual power on these islands for so long. This language has power. And this chant is one that came in my practice of being down at this wild coastline called Lepauli. And I go down there and she sings to me. And it's one of those chants that came through. And as you can tell, I'm not in a Hawaiian skin in this lifetime. But this is what came through. And the words in the translation are very, very simple. It is holy ground, holy water of life. Thank you. It's the entire chant. Holy ground, holy water of life. Thank you. And in the Hawaiian language, the word for holiness in this case is HEMOLELE. So HEMOLELE I ka AINA, holy ground. HEMOLELE vai e ola, the holy water of life. And mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. We will just keep doing that. Mahalo, mahalo. So I've invited them as we start this chant to imagine that they're doing this. Like actually kneeling on the ground with your lips just inches from her and starting out that way in terms of the intimacy. And then we'll build from there.
Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo.
blew in clear sky with that one. The clouds are like, oh, we're going to blow in this way now. Thank you. Woo, mahalo. So, is that where we are? Yes, we come into a chant that was written with our dear Tom Cobb by our founder, Shawna Carroll. The two of them began this ongoing choir 11 years ago, over 11 years ago. And from that connection with the earth and with water and with giving thanks, we are able to come into a place of speaking truth to power, which is so needed. And so this speaks in the chant, the chorus is speak truth to power. And when it goes through the 3 verses, it talks about 3 really iconic figures in history who've been brave enough and gentle enough to stand up in a very open and vulnerable manner to speak truth to power. And it starts with Mahatma Gandhi, and then moves into Martin Luther King, and then moves into John Lennon. So that's the movement of the 3 verses. And of course there are many other iconic beings, and those are the 3 that are brought into this particular one. So this is a 2-part. Dance truth to power. Oh la la. And how do we do that? How do we stand up against things that are not pono and speak truth and say, excuse me, but you need to shift that. We're dying. The earth is being attacked. So we do that with powerful love. If it doesn't come from powerful love, it's going to be this. Has to come from powerful love to embrace what we're calling in, to vision what we're calling in when we speak truth to power, to make space for the people that need to be spoken to. Make space for them to return to love. So this song came through someone that I knew back in Toronto many years ago. I've always wanted to bring it to the choir, and it finally arrived in this concert. It's called Powerful Love, and it's by a being named David Sereda. And the particular choir arrangement is by a friend of mine. And it's, the beginning of the words are this: I won't be scared for long, not when I think about this powerful love that nothing can strike down. This powerful, powerful love. That's where we're going. Scared for long.
I won't be scared for long, not when I think about this powerful love that nothing can strike down. This powerful, powerful love. No, I won't be scared for long, not when I think about this powerful love that nothing can strike down. This powerful, powerful love. No, I won't be scared for long, not when I think about this powerful love that nothing can strike down. This powerful, powerful love. No, I won't be scared for long, not when I think about this powerful love that nothing can strike down. This powerful, powerful love. This powerful, powerful love. This powerful, powerful love.
I just heard the cards. That's some powerful love. Oh my gosh, I love that chant. There's also verses, but we actually didn't bring them back in this concert. So this is going to show up in another concert with verses. Whew. So we're coming into the end of our time together, and thank you for being with us. It was really interesting yesterday when the sky was saying, I've got business to do and I'm going to dump rain. It's like, come on, we're singing together. Nope, I'm dumping rain. So I sent them all an email and I said, okay, tomorrow, it's going to be clear and beautiful, and look.
Good job.
Powerful love. So here we are. Yeah. One day later. So 1-2 instead of 1-1. Or 1-2-2-2-2. So we come into gentleness now. And this is a chant that came, again, through Singing Alive. Learned it from one of my dear friends there. And it comes from Port Townsend, across the ocean, to be with us. We brought it into one concert earlier in the year, so this is its second time of being in community. And it's called Be Still. And it's one of the most extraordinary mantras I've ever witnessed in song form, where there's a sentence, and each time you sing it, one word comes off the end of the sentence, but it remains complete. Let me show you what I mean. The first sentence is, be still and know that I am love.
Be still and know that I am love.
Be still and know that I am.
Be still and know that I am.
Be still and know that I.
Be still and know that I.
Be still and know that.
Be still and know that.
Isn't that gorgeous? And it just keeps going until we get down to the word be. And then we just sing that, be. And then we're going to be different things that we call in. So the first round we're going to start with love, which is the way that it was taught. And then are there things that you would like to call in that we'll sing with you and for you? Be still and know that I am
Joy.
joy. Be still and know that I am
Powerful.
powerful. Be still and know that I am
Peace.
peace. So let's do joy and powerful and peace. And we're going to start with love. Just the chords. I got to do the chords. You're with them, love. So this starts with the band.
Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that. Be still and know. Be still and be
Know that I am joy.
Be still and know that I am joy. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that. Be still and know. Be still and be
Powerful.
Be still and know that I am powerful. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that. Be still and know. Be still and be
Peace.
Be still and know that I am peace. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I. Be still and know that. Be still and know. Be still and be still.
Isn't that magic? Oh my goodness. How it just comes like this until it's just in the center of your being. Woo. Bless you. Song. So we've come to the final song. And this is a song that had a really interesting pathway into my life because a dear friend of mine from Singing Alive, name is Yonti Ma, and she called me one day, she got my answering machine, and the very first part of the message was this song called Heart of the World. And she came to the end of the song and she said, oh my gosh, Daniel, while I was dialing your number, this song started coming through. And I was listening to it and I thought, oh, well, I guess I just have to sing this because I'm calling him right now. So she sang it into my answering machine. And then she said, now you have to sing it back to me because it's the only recording of this song in the world. Because it came through right in that moment. So I actually did. I had it on my machine, so I learned it, and then I sang it back to her. And so this is the first time in its choir incarnation. And so it's very unique to that connection of coming through the phone line into being and then coming to the choir. And she's probably carrying it where she is over in Portland. But yeah, here we go. So at the heart of the world is a wild, wild river.
At the heart of the world is a wild, wild river
that sings love, love, love.
That sings love, love, love
to everything around.
To everything around.
And then the second half has a slightly different melody, but very same words until the very end. And it's at the heart of the world is a wild, wild river that sings love, love, love to everything. So the second time through it stops with that word everything. And there are two different melodic pathways, so just notice that as we go through. And we're going to sing wild, wild different things. So we're going to start with the wild, wild river, which is the way that it came through. And then what we've been doing in choir is calling out different things. But I'm going to, I think for this moment, just call in some of the things that we've brought in choir. So we're going to sing about the wild, wild forest that sings love, love, love. And then we're going to sing about the wild, wild children that sing love, love, love. And there was another one. Creatures. Oh, yes. So we're going to sing about the wild, wild creatures that sing love, love, love. And then we're going to finish with the wild, wild choir that sings love right here. This is the wild, wild choir that sings love, love, love out into the world. No matter what's happening in the world, other places they're saying we're not allowed to sing together. Well, guess what? We're singing love, love, love out into the world. This wild, radical choir that is still singing, blessed be. Remember, this is just a two-part. So, melody, one harmony. One, two, three, four. Singing love. Breathe it in.
At the heart of the world are wild, wild creatures that sing love, love, love
Here come the wild, wild children at the heart of the world. Bless you for being here.
At the heart of the world are wild, wild children that sing love, love, love to everything around. At the heart of the world are wild, wild children that sing love, love, love to everything.
Here comes the wild, wild choir. Are you ready? Be part of the choir, okay?
At the heart of the world is a wild, wild choir that sings love, love, love to everything around.
Wild, wild choir.
At the heart of the world is a wild, wild choir that sings love, love, love to everything.
That sings.
That sings love, love, love to everything.
That sings love.
That sings love, love, love to everything.
You've heard of radical acts of kindness? How about radical acts of love? Right here. Sacred Earth Choir. And our community. And our band. And our hosts. Oh, blessed be our camera woman. And I just want to bring you into this little sweetness right here because this is called Bella, which is a edible hibiscus that grows like trees, and it gives and gives and gives and gives and gives love for your body. It's incredible. I had this on the land for the last 5 years and would literally eat it every day. And there's a big patch there that just got trimmed back because it's going to grow back really fast, and it needed to be trimmed, Dee said. But what she wanted to do was take the trimmings, and look, she's already rooted them. And they're right over there. See that big pot? There's like a whole bunch, and look at the leaves, they're little hearts. So you can put this heart in your body. And so they're over there already rooted. If you want to take one with you and plant it and have Bella in your life. And some of you probably already do, but there it is. And she said there's lots there. So
Yes.
some for the choir, some for community. And I just wanted to bring this beautiful being into our closing for this day. So energetically, well, you guys can do it like actual. But energetically, unless you feel like doing it actually, would you just connect hands for a moment? And I just want to say that there has been so much happening in the world. Not in front of the camera, though, if you would. Just let the camera be free.
In front of the camera.
Yeah, there you go. You can connect with the camera. So I just want to share that in this time in the world, there's so many people that have felt like they can't connect with others. They're too scared. They can't actually touch. They can't actually be with each other and sing. There are so many people that feel starved for this. And I just want to say that we have something right now in the world that is rare. Hasn't always been rare. And right now it's rare. And the preciousness of this, and the preciousness of knowing what this is in the world, how incredibly important it is to be able to touch, to be able to sing with others, to be able to look at your beautiful faces. This is so precious. So bless you for being part of this radical act of love. And thank you for being with us today.
Can we do our ending song if we do it first?
I think we're just going to leave it with the beautiful altar and recognizing this act of love and what's been created here. And also, I'm imagining that while we were singing, you were pouring your gratitude into this circle so that it's like, ooh, yeah, wow. Gonna just keep spreading everywhere. So bless the powerful. And mahalo nui.
You're welcome to grab a tangerine if you want.
Yes, there's food. And there's food. I'm gonna put this back in the bucket. Well, hello, my friend. I usually only see you at Left
Yay.
and here you are.
Yay. No, that's what you That's edible. It doesn't have
It was great having your whole family at our house.